Today in Sports Report, boxing, tournament among students in memory of Kairat Rukskulbekov, motorbike racing sport, world-class new racetrack, hobby, Footfreestyle, all temporary things become permanent, Special Olympics, city tournament as part of Sportique Almaty. The long-established international tournament in memory of Kairat Rukskulbekov and Sport and Tourism Academy's President Cup took place in Almaty. More than 100 sportsmen from all regions of the country, as well as boxers from Uzbekistan, participated in the competitions. This is an annual tournament and is being held with the support from Kairat Zakiryanov, the Kazakh Sport and Tourism Academy's president.
Сегодняшний турнир проходит в преддверии 25-летия независимости Республики Казахстан. Проходит в преддверии самых главных праздников мира – это проведение Олимпийских игр в Рио-де-Жанейро.
There are many student boxing tournaments this year. The first was the first Asian Student Games held in Dushanbe, where our national boxing team took second place by capturing 3 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze medals. Today's tournament is held prior to the Kazakhstan's 25th independence anniversary. It is held prior to one of the main world events, which is the Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. This year, in 2016, the World Boxing Championship among students will be conducted in Thailand from the 2nd to the 8th of October. I suppose the winners of the current competitions will get a chance to go to Thailand. Honorary guests, renowned coaches, the Almaty City Deputy Mayor, as well as the well-known Kazakhstan Olympic champion Yermakhan Ibrahimov all attended the event.
Турнир Қазақстандағы студенттер арасындағы ең абыройлы, ең авторитетті турнир деп.
The tournament in memory of Rukskulbekov is considered to be one of the most significant boxing competitions among students, as it is being held successfully during the last 20 years. The participants of these competitions were Olympic champion Bakhtiar Artayev, Bakhit Sarsikbayev, Serik Sapiev. Many profound boxers from Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan participated in these competitions. Basically, many well-known champions got the opportunity to take on international competitions through this tournament. Stubborn and spectacular fights took place in the ring of the academy during a few days. There were the best students from each and every region, so the tempers ran high. Young sportsmen let everybody see that they are not just good students, but are serious boxers. Experts present at the tournament pointed out that this year in Almaty, the lineup of the participants was one of the strongest. Today's fight was fairly complicated, but with the Almighty's favor and with my own proper perseverance, I have won. I will continue preparing myself for the upcoming fights. Great attention is given to the development of the university sports before the University Games in Kazakhstan in 2017. University boxing didn't stand back as well.
Енді Қазақстанда қазір жергілікті жерлерде барлық жоғарғы оқу орындарда сол сияқты орта арнаулы оқу орындарының барлығында спорт жаңағы бокс үйірмелері жақсы жолға қойылған деп айтуға болады.
Right now, in any education institution, there are specialized boxing clubs. As you know, the Asian Championship took place in Dushanbe, Tajikistan, where our team were second.
Азия чемпионаты студенттер арасында. Сол жерде әрине бірінші орында тәжік боксшылар алды. Өздеріңіз білесіздер, ол өз жерлерінде өз үйлерінде өткізгеннен екінші күміс жаңағы жүлдені біздің Қазақстан студенттерінен құралған құрама команда жеңіп әкелген болатын.
The best of the best got prizes, and also young sportsmen were able to show their skillfulness to the coaching staff of the national teams. The racetrack fit to have the largest world automobile and motorbike racing competitions will be launched in 2017. It is situated 76 kilometers from Almaty. The construction is underway, and after its completion, the World Championships for Serial Motorbike, MotoGP Motorbike, World Touring Motor Car Championship, World Motorbike Championship Superbike will be held.
Здесь у нас имеется, соответственно, трибуна вместимостью 1500 человек. Мы уже здесь проводим также этапы чемпионата Казахстана по драг-рейсу.
Here we have the grandstand for 1,500 people. Here we will have the Kazakhstan Championship. You may have noticed the building framing when you entered the territory. The first automobile museum in Kazakhstan will be here. Among exhibits, there will be retro cars, and I suppose in the future there will be exhibitions for children.
То есть там будут выставляться ретро-автомобили, а в будущем, я думаю, будут привозиться разные выставки, какие-то павильоны будут предусмотрены, наверное, для детей.
The length of the track is 4.5 kilometers. Construction will be completed in 2017, and then the first competitions will take place there. One of the peculiarities of the track is that there are two sections, 1 kilometer each, where the maximum speed may be reached up to 300 kilometers per hour. Besides the large traffic circle with a length of 4 kilometers, 495 meters, with a width of 15 meters and 13 turns is being under construction. The project is designed by the German architect Hermann Tilke. Capacity of the complex is 40,000 visitors. The well-known Spanish motorcycle road racer Jorge Lorenzo visited the introduction event. The World MotoGP champion visited Almaty Sokol track last year for the first time. This time he was particularly interested in the current development of construction. After the Barcelona MotoGP round and prior to the Netherlands Grand Prix, he came to Almaty for 2 days.
Last thing that probably will bring this track is that apart from the weekend of the MotoGP race, the rest of the weekends, the rest of the months, the track will be free of the World Championship. And the young people, especially who is, I don't know, going very fast in the streets or compete on races in the street, will have the opportunity to compete or to race with the bikes and the cars in a much safer. So yeah, the organizer of the championship, Dorna, is very behind this project, and they put Tomé as the leader project of the building of the track. So for sure he has a lot of experience, firstly with Qatar track some years ago, that they built an excellent track, which is one of the safest and more modern tracks in the world. Also we have the luck to have Aragon as our own GP. Naso Tomé has done the track. So I think the experience and the economical possibilities will create in the future one of the best tracks in the world. And for sure will be all the MotoGP riders will be very lucky to race here in this amazing country and this amazing track, that's for sure.
Besides, there will be facility to play paintball. Here they will construct a swimming pool and a hotel.
Хотим построить трассу, которая сможет принять все виды международных соревнований, как на автомобилях, так и на мотоциклах.
We want to build a track that will be able to have all kinds of international tournaments, either car or motorcycle racing. Jorge has pointed out that there are special safety requirements that are different from those we have in our country. My team and I will solve the problems.
Федерация автомотоспорта и мотоспорта с нашей командой экспертов мы все эти вопросы успешно решаем, поэтому все у нас идет по графику.
Apart from sporting activities, the Sokol complex will assist in vocational technical training, creating new vacancies, road traffic safety advocacy, and organizing the new reforms of recreation and leisure for residents and guests of the region. Football freestyle is a very young sport which is about performing different tricks with the ball using different parts of the body. The video of Sufyan Tuzani, made in 2003, was the main impulse for its development. The athlete in this video shows skillful performance of tricks, shows ball juggling, and does these tricks one after another. After watching this video, thousands of people in the world caught fire to learn this technique and make elements that are more complicated. This is how football freestyle started developing around the world. The national tournament took place in the southern capital and gathered experts who restrained leather balls off the football field. There were freestylers from Russia as well as Kazakhstan sportsmen. Thanks for visiting Almaty. They came to our city for the first time. Their level is completely different. They set up a different tempo, showed super freestyle. You saw yourselves, gratitude to them. Thanks to them, we had such a spectacular battle. Such notable performances, irrespective of the fact that the judges are not freestylers, thanks to them too. Kambar Mustafin is one of the most famous foot freestylers in our country. This person has been in the sport for several years now. Some time ago, these workouts with the ball were just a hobby, but now it is a professional activity in his whole life. My mission is finished at this point. I did my thing. This is a decision of the judges, and I can't question it, although they aren't professional freestylers. Thanks to them. Russian participants showed great skills in operating the ball. They demonstrated a variety of interesting and unusual tricks, which were accompanied with a loud ovation of the sideliners. Battle was difficult and non-compromised. With each following stage, the number of competitors decreased considerably. Novosibirsk freestyle develops well. We have performances. We have our own football freestyle school where we teach children and progress ourselves. Today, Kazakhstan football freestylers have plans to open a school where they would teach young sportsmen, although one can try performing simple tricks at any age. Thus, the most important is the desire, willpower, and desired goal. In Almaty, the special Spartakiad for people with special needs took place as part of Sportik Almaty, a large-scale municipal program aimed at mass sport development in the megapolis. More than 130 participants with hearing problems, visual impairment, orthopedic injuries residing in Almaty and gained medical clearance brought out their skills in the following sports: track and field athletics, swimming, table tennis, powerlifting, mini football, Greco-Roman and freestyle wrestling, badminton, togus kumalak, chess and checkers. Among the participants, there were sportsmen who were contenders to participate in the national team at the Special Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. My student moved from Mongolia when he was a child. Because he had hearing problems, he got into freestyle wrestling. Starting from 2008, he has been attaining considerable achievements. Just recently in Iran, in the city of Tehran, he showed his skillfulness and became a winner. And today at the Spartakiad, we got the first place in freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling. Competitions in many sports took place in specialized sport complexes. The official closing ceremony took place in the Central Stadium, where the head of the mass sport development of the Almaty Sport and Physical Culture Directorate, Mr. Almaz Makhan Bitiyarov, Almaty Special Needs People's Sport Club, Mr. Nizabek Sagimbayev, honorary coach of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Mr. Alexander Polukhin, and his colleague, Maxim Roshkov.
Өте жоғары деңгейде өтті. Енді өздеріңіз білесіздер, Алматы қаласында осы ең спорттық объект нысандардың ішіндегі маңдайалды нысандар ол Медеу, Шымбұлақ, орталық стадион. Осы орталық стадиондағы осы бүгін Спартакиада өтіп жатыр. Мүмкіндігі шектеулі жандар арасындағы 11 спорт түрінен.
Almaty Sports Club for people with disabilities was opened at the initiative of the Almaty City Mayor. At the moment, there are 730 persons training themselves in 18 kinds of sport. They show excellent results at the national Spartakiads and international tournaments. For instance, our sportsmen at the national Spartakiad in 2004 in Astana, in 2008 in Taldyqurghan, and in 2012 in Shymkent became champions. This is certainly a good result, and today we do our best for the development of the club.
Біздің команда чемпион болды. Спартакиаданың чемпиондары, республикалық Спартакиаданың чемпиондары. Бүгінде енді біз одан әрі дамытайық, одан әрі осы мүмкіндігі шектеулі жандарға жағдай жасақтап, әкімдіктің атынан бүгін Енбу такси сыйлыққа бердік осы мүмкіндігі шектеулі клубқа. Өздеріңіз көрдіңіздер, көп болдыңыздар.
In our country, these kinds of competitions are being held more often. Development of Paralympics sport gains momentum.